wrestling fans, welcome to my new show, Face the Voice. And that's where I bring you the talent and the coordination that you want to see. By the way, all opinions expressed on this show are those of Wild Bill and Wild Bill alone. They may or may not be the opinions of WWX or any other company incorporated. Thank you. Today, we have one of our great referees here in World Wrestling Express, Johnny Humble. Johnny Humble, it's your turn to face the voice.
Thank you very much. Although I do want to take exception to one of the things you said, Wild Bill. While I do appreciate that wonderful introduction you've given me, one of the great referees of WWX, I'm sorry, I'm the only great referee in WWX.
That's still to be seen. We've had a little problem with you here in the past couple of shows. You seem to have a problem with the way that I introduce you. And I usually introduce you as Johnny Humble. And you used to be okay with that. And last show you came out and you said, what?
I said, I'm Mr. Johnny Humble. I've been in this business almost 10 years. And to be treated like the greenhorn that just steps in here, hasn't paid any dues, I'm done with that. I am the guy. I'm the guy who, when I'm booked, I show up. I don't have to make excuses for not showing here. You know, the guy who got named Referee of the Year, has he come back yet? I take exception.
I think that was a fan vote. And maybe we can, push you for Referee of the Year next year, maybe. If you uphold your decorum a little bit. I mean, come on, people like Johnny Humble. What is wrong with Johnny Humble? Why has it got to be Mr.?
It's just a respect thing. You show me respect, I show you respect.
I see. Like, I don't respect any of our referees. I've always shown the greatest patience and decorum when it comes to our referees. I've always introduced each referee before the match. Make sure that people know who they're watching and who's at fault when they make the wrong call.
Well, let me stop you right there. Make the wrong call. I'm human. You're human. We have to go by what we see. What we see is limited to a narrow field. Even as referees, I know there's the joke, oh, that referee's blind, oh, that referee's blind. But the fact is, you can't see 360 degrees. Now the people ringside, they sure see a lot. But I only can call what I see, and if someone's able to do something that I can't see, 10 years experience, again, more power to them. I see a lot, but we can't see everything.
Right, it's the old theory of 2 eyes versus 600 eyes in a 300-person crowd. Obviously, they're going to see more. Now, one of the questions that the fans wanted me to ask, if I see something happen in the ring, and I tell you after the fact, after you've made your decision, will you change your decision?
No.
And explain why not.
The referee does not have the authority to change the outcome of a match once it's been determined. That goes to the Kansas State Athletic Commission as well as the powers that be for WWX.
WWX Board of Commissioners.
Would I like to be able to do that? That's debatable. There are some times where there have been some obvious miscarriages of justice. I think you would agree with that. And there's been some times where, if we'd have just caught this one detail, it could have completely changed the outcome of a match. Why do we have to be the bad guys for missing that? Why do we? If we could change that, if there was a big screen that we could do an instant replay on, if we had that authority, yeah. But
so you're an advocate for the instant replay rule in professional wrestling, folks. Now, could you see that?
Well, let me stop you again right there. The instant replay rule would be great if we had the authority to then do something about it.
Right, it still falls back to the Kansas Athletic Commission and the Board of Commissioners of WWX.
Yes.
Okay, well, one of the things I did want to ask you about, and you may not know, is the Trevor Murdoch situation. Now, Trevor Murdoch pinned a manager and was given the title by one of the referees? If you were the referee in that case, would you have awarded him the title?
I would not have awarded him the title. You know, we've got a show upcoming in Larned. I believe it's going to be on June 13th.
June the 13th,
And
for Storm on the Trail, folks.
and probably by the time that this hits the airwaves, that'll have come and gone. And,
Probably.
And you're not going to see that referee here, I don't think. And let me tell you why. That referee did not have the authority to immediately make a new match, much less make it a title match.
And those responsibilities, once again, do not fall on the referees.
Yeah.
They do not fall on the announcers. They fall on the Board of Commissioners. So we can't control that. Now,
All I can say is, had I been in that situation, had I been there at that time, I was outside of the ring trying to keep the chaos from spreading, because that was an intense 8-man match. You were there, you saw it. There were bodies flying everywhere. I had to relax the rules somewhat just to give the fans what they paid for. Fans who don't appreciate what we're doing. So I was trying to keep them separated so those fans could be safe. So those fans, I might add, who were coming in at a cancer benefit and were trying to have goodwill towards other people, I had to keep them safe. And someone else comes in and makes that decision, and that was a miscarriage of justice what happened to Flex.
all right, so I have one more thing I'd like to talk to you about. You mentioned the upcoming event. It is Storm on the Trail, Larned, Kansas. I've heard so many different versions from the Board of Commissioners as to what's going to happen. Is there going to be a new World Heavyweight Champion, first of all?
You know what? Yes, there is going to be a new World Heavyweight Champion. I've been privy at least to some of the plans, because they have to at least make us aware of what they want to try to do, so we can then say, yes, I will sign the contract to referee that, or no, that does not seem like it's safe for the money that you're offering me. You know, we have to be aware of that. Will there be a new heavyweight champion? Yes, there will. And not only that, you can mark my words, it will be the correct person, the right person that wins that, the one that's most deserving.
All right, fans, you heard it here first on Face the Voice. Don't forget, we're going to be here quite often. You're going to be able to see us on YouTube and on Salina Access TV. Don't miss it. See you soon.
1 second.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Before
It's
we
your
go-
turn, you might as well.
Before we go, at least give me the respect to give a shout out to my lovely fiancée, Jackie in Brazil. And thank you, Mr. Yldbill. I know we've had some issues, but thank you for providing me a forum to provide my own voice.
Mr. Johnny Humble, until next time, goodbye, everybody.